All right, TGI Friday. There's not a whole lot more new from last Friday except for the obvious. 2 days ago, the Board of Directors met at their regularly scheduled meeting to address many things, but primarily the committee hearing charges against myself. As I said from the beginning when those charges were placed on me, they were without merit. My conscience was clear. I know there is no missing money. And the reality is the charging party, the first vice president in open session, told the whole board of directors that he is not accusing me of stealing anything. That was never what he was accusing me of. So the misconceptions that there's missing chunks of money and embezzlement and all of this stuff that other members have kind of taken pretty serious liberty with and pretty slanderous liberty with, there will be a day of reckoning for those allegations because they are baseless. But specific to the hearing, I want to give the committee a shout out. That was not an easy situation to be dealt, and they handled it professionally, expeditiously, and there's not much more good I think anybody can say. It was a historic situation for this lodge that's never been confronted before, and for three of those board members to just kind of say, we'll do it, and do it as well as they did. Onward we go. The pledge remains the same. The membership becomes first, and fighting against this city and this department and its ridiculous policies will continue. Looking forward, there is a arbitration for the $2,500 bonus that the new recruits did not get back in 2023. Shame on them in City Hall and in the department for not fighting for it. But the arbitration hearing is on the 20th. Hopefully, we have a decision by Christmas time. No new news on the P320 just yet as far as reimbursements and how that's going to look. I will tell you that the contract book is finally complete and at the printers. It was a ridiculously long back and forth period here, grammatical error there, and then signatures that we waited forever. But we should have the first batch of books in the next few weeks, and certainly another batch for the unit and rep watch party in December. There's a couple court dates coming up. I will put that out on the Facebook page and in constant contact. Please make some time. If you're off, even better. If you're not, ask if you can have permission to attend these hearings. If you're working second watch, it means everything to these families for officers to show up in mass in support against the offenders who took their loved ones and our brother or sister in blue. Lastly, behind me, as you can see, is the infamous painting. I just want to clarify one thing. That painting of a rendition of basically St. Michael, for all practical purposes, was a door prize. The donation was to the National FOP Foundation during a live auction where the painter was doing these literally on site. And this was one of the paintings, and it is a one of one. This isn't about going shopping at an art gallery or anything. It was always about supporting the National FOP Foundation charity and their work that they do supporting law enforcement officers across this country, which is not anything new. It's something we have done forever. The only difference is this donation came with at least a door prize, which has never been a part of the equation in the past. We would just make a donation and get nothing. So it's not hanging in my house. It's here on the second floor in the boardroom. With that being said, everybody have a safe rest of your weekend.